I think it's really important that we redefine the word empowerment for women. Currently, it's really defined as empowering women in education, empowering them in the political arena, as well as in labor, equality in pay. The kind of empowerment that really touches my heart is that women really should be empowered to stand in their power. Not only that, their authority in their influence in their home, their city, their nation. The issue of empowerment of women, it's a relevant issue around the world. It's a global issue. It's a human issue. The women in America face the same challenges because we're defined by that same system of education. Empower a woman to be educated. Okay, when there's no access to education, that's really not the empowerment that we're talking about. I believe this gathering is really paramount to it because the position in which I will come from when we talk about empowerment in this type of space is really the atrocities that are done towards women. And it's for the empowerment side, a woman must be able to overcome the obstacle of being a woman in the world today. In Africa, it's from the abuse, from human trafficking to child brides to female genitalia, all of those things that are happening to women, these are obstacles. And that perhaps, our lawmakers aren't paying attention to when we make laws and policies that define that you're empowering me because you're allowing me to go to school. You're empowering me because you're saying that I should have access to non-agricultural jobs and I should be equally paid. What I would love to see when it comes to women's empowerment, I think there's one answer that could change the world. And that answer is simply for a man to love himself. And if he loves himself, there's only two of us here. And we're flipping and flopping and trying to find out who's going to be more powerful. And that's really what this journey is not about. But I believe that the greatest answer to women empowerment, to fill women with courage, is for men to love themselves. Because when we go down the line of the atrocities that are really projected upon women, there's only one other side of this. And if we can change that side and maybe help men to arise into their brilliance, into their amazing, nurturing selves, the world would change. And it will look differently through a united eye. And that's what my hope is for the world. And my hope for Africa is to let's rise together and not fighting against each other. Empowering 1 billion women. That is my goal. That is my goal. And I am looking for 125,000 women leaders globally. Because there's 3 billion of us, so hey, 1 billion, a third isn't that impossible. And if I can touch the third, the simple formula is she will go and touch 2 more, then we'll have our 3 billion. What's the deal? I think one of the ways that we will move the pendulum of disharmony in the space of women's empowerment is to have gender appreciation. Is that we're fighting for equity and equality and balance and trying to, it's really a kind of a competitive environment. You have more pie than I have. Well, I want more pie. Why can't we have an equal pie? Why can't we appreciate our gender? Because I know this for true, is that I am so appreciative of the male gender in the earth. There are so many times in my life that I said, oh God, where is he?